All right, we're going to start standing and just inhaling with the ball. We're going to come up, inhale, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. One more. And bring the ball right into your belly button. Press it. You can wrap your arms a little wider around the ball. Press it into your belly button. Take a deep breath in and imagine your belly pushing the ball forward. And exhale, the ball falls into your belly. Inhale. Press the ball forward by filling up your belly like a balloon. And then exhale, let the ball sink into you. Inhale. Exhale. One more big breath in. Exhale out. Bring the ball back down into our hands. Inhale all the way up. You're going to reach out forward from the hips. Set the ball down. Roll it out ahead. You're going to stretch the upper body and back. Roll it back in. Reach from the outsides of the ball and all the way up. Inhale. Exhale all the way down. Roll it out. Roll it in. Inhale up. Exhale down. Good. Roll it out. Roll it in. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Roll it out. Roll it in. And bring it all the way up. Inhale. Side bend a little bit to the right. Feel that side stretch. Bend a little to the left. And right again. And left again. Now the next time you go right, round your body forward. Round your upper back. Just let yourself hang forward with the ball. And then bring it all the way up on the left. And go back the way you came. You're not really dropping from your hips. You're just kind of rounding the upper back. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. All the way back up. Bend your elbows to come down in front of your chest. And inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. And this time, set it down. Bend from the waist. Widen your feet a little bit. So we're going to take those feet a little bit wider. And holding the ball, you're just going to lunge to the right. Reach over with your left hand. Now lunge to the left. Reach with your right hand. Yeah, reach and lunge. You can take that ball as far as you want to and support yourself on your other leg with the hand. Give yourself a little support. Reach, pull it in. Reach, pull it in. So we're moving the body. We're still working some muscles, but in a very calm way. We're just kind of moving with the speed of being underwater. Like how fast could you move if you were underwater? Good. Push it out. One more to each side. Now get down into those legs, just bending into kind of a squat. And again, another big reach forward. Put weight on the ball as you hang forward. And then a gentle little sway side to side in the hips there. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Roll it into your fingertips as you straighten the legs, and then roll it out as you reach out, bending the legs. Straighten, inhale, lengthen through your spine. Exhale, get down into those hips. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Roll it in. Bring yourself forward and around. Have a seat on the ball. just rest those legs a little bit while we do some similar moves. I want you to take your feet really wide on the ball and then just kind of swaying those hips side to side, extending through one leg, extending through the other leg. Next time we lunge to the left, let's take that right arm and sweep it around. Lunge to the right, left arm over, and sweep it around. Big helicopter arm here. Reach and round. Now let's take that a little bit slower. Reach over, round your back. Bring that arm through nice and slow, like you're in slow motion, all the way over to the other side. Reach and round. Feel that stretch in the fascia of the upper back. Come around to the other side. Inhale. Lengthen, lengthen, lengthen through your fingertips and then round forward. So let's make each stretch separate. Now reach long, then round, and circle over to the other side again. Reach long. This time, reach for something like you're going to grab overhead and now pull elbow towards the opposite side. Reach again. Reach long, extending through the waist and pull. So you're reaching long and then you're going to tighten through that waistline and pull down. Reach and pull. One more. Reach and pull. Good. Let's go to the other side. So as we lunge to the right, now take that left arm over. Reach, 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 like there's something way overhead that you're trying to grab. And then pull, elbow to knee. Reach, 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 reach through those fingertips. And then pull. So think about lengthening from the hip bone all the way to your fingertips. And pull. Yes, that's normal. Inhale. Exhale. Two more. Reach it, reach it, reach it. And pull. One more. Good. Just hang out here. Bring those feet a little closer in, about hip width apart. Just kind of swaying your hips on the ball now. Side to side. Now you can bring your hands up at your waist. And we're just going to move from the hips down. Just little hip sways, but from the waist up, we don't move. So just move your hip to the left, hip to the right. It's almost like you're trying to bring your hip bone up to your rib cage on one side and then up to the rib cage on the other side. There you go. Inhale and exhale. Now similar, we're going to tuck the tailbone under, so we're slightly rounding the low back, and then we're sending the tailbone out, creating kind of a little duck butt. So tuck it under, and send the tail out. Tuck, and send it out. So this is just good little hip movements that help lubricate the hip joint, and actually strengthen the pelvic floor as well. One more, press back. Tuck under. Now combine those by going hip to the right, back, left, tuck under. Hip to the right, back, left, tuck under. Right, back, left, tuck under. Now make a circle with your hips, nice and slow. Circle around. Combining all four of those movements. More. And we go opposite direction. So tuck under, move your hip to the left, to the back, to the right. Tuck under, left, back, right. Tuck under, left, back, right. Two more. Tuck under, left, back, right. One more. Tuck it under, left, back, right. Now make that full circle around. You can make them teeny tiny, or you can make it nice and big through the hips. Just imagine you can't move from the waist up. It's all from the waist down. And we'll come back to center. Nice neutral spine. Inhale up. Exhale, fold all the way forward in between your legs, like you're going to sweep the floor with your hands and come back up. Exhale. Inhale. One more. Exhale. Inhale. This time I want you to come forward in between the legs. Stay forward, fingertips down, and a gentle sway here. Let your head hang down. No tension in the back of the neck or the back of the head. Breathe in. Breathe out. Maybe some little gentle sways with the hips on the ball, side to side. We'll leave the right fingertips down. We'll stretch up through that left arm, twisting in the waist. And now same thing to the other side. Twisting in the waist. Good, switch side to side. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, one more. Good, roll up slow. Right hand on the ball, left arm comes up and over. Take a big side stretch, and then open it up. Again, side stretch, open it up. One more, inhale. Exhale, left hand down, right arm up and over, and open. Inhale, exhale, one more. Good, hands on the knees, round your back. Inhale, press your chest forward now, in between the knees. Round out your back, belly button towards the spine. Press your chest forward. One more round. And press the chest forward. Now let's push one shoulder forward. Looking over the opposite shoulder. Back to center. Inhale through the center, exhale, switch sides. Inhale, exhale. One more on each side. Feels really good to get into those shoulders and the sides of the waist. And inhale all the way up. Interlace the fingers and we're going to bring it behind the head. Press your head back into a little imaginary headrest. Round your back, bring your elbows forward. Inhale, press your head back into your hands, open the chest. Round. And open. One more round. And open. Good, reach the palms up, press through the palms. Little side bend here. And to the other side. And straight out in front. And all the way up. Open the arms. Use our hands on the ball for stability. We're actually going to turn and just make sure one side of your right butt cheek is on the ball. Your left leg is going to be kind of back behind your knees, tucked, or the toes are tucked underneath and straight down to the floor. Now put your weight on that supporting leg that's on the ball so you don't have too much on those tired little legs from bar class. Your right hand is on the ball supporting you. Left arm comes up. And feel that nice big side body stretch. So let's come out of it. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now sweep that arm around to stretch into the sides of the low back. Inhale all the way up. over, around. Now I want you to take note of all of those muscles in the back. So you get that long side body stretch, but then all those muscles in the back as you round forward get a yummy little stretch too. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. You're going to rotate back open and over to the other side. So most of your weight will be on the ball on that left side. Your right knee is down. Then left hand on the ball. Reach that right arm up and over. Side body stretch. Open it up. Inhale. Exhale as you fold it. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Really get that arm up at the top, nice and long. Good. Inhale. Next time you fold over, you can round the back to get into the sides of the upper back. Inhale up. Making a big circle with your rib cage here. Inhale up. Inhale up. Exhale around. One more. Inhale up. Exhale around. And then bring yourself back to center. Hands on the, or right on top of the ball, and hands are on the knees here, just getting those hips open again, side to side. Good. Little lunges. Now let's walk the feet back in. Right leg's going to extend, still keeping the feet about hip width apart. Right leg extends, we're going to lean into the left leg. Now in this stretch, we're going to come in and out of it. So we inhale up nice and tall. Exhale, sink into that hamstring stretch. Inhale up. Exhale, sink. Each time you might be able to come down a little bit farther because just like a little rubber band, we're just gently stretching the muscle open and then releasing the muscle. Now the next time you come down, if you want to flex your foot and reach for your toes, give a little gentle pull back on the toes. Even if your knee is bent, that's fine. Just get more into the calf muscle now in addition to the hamstring. Release, roll up slow. Let's bend the right leg. Extend through the left. Lean into the right leg as you fold over the left. Inhale up. Exhale down. Try to maintain as long of a spine as you can as you fold forward, sticking that tailbone out behind you. Inhale up. Exhale. One more inhale. As you fold forward, maybe pick up the toes, reach for the toes, pull back on the toes. Feel that stretch through the hamstring and through the calf. Breathe in, breathe out. And slowly rise up. Inhale the arms up. We're going to reach for opposite elbow. So left hand on the right elbow, gently pull back. We're going to come out of it. Inhale. Same arm, same side. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Nice, soft, relaxed arms here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. One more on that right side. Inhale. Now we'll take the same thing to the left elbow, gently pulling back. Inhale, open. Exhale, pull. Inhale, open. So your breath actually helps the muscle contract and release as well. Inhale, open. Exhale. One more, inhale. Exhale. roll into the elbows here. We're gonna lean to the right, circle around to the left, and back up. So again, using that rib cage to stretch into all sides of the back and the chest. Exhale the ground. Inhale, we hold a lot of tension in our mid and upper back, so these stretches really help to open all that up. One more. Good, reach and release. Roll your shoulders back. We're going to turn to face one side of the room, set the knees down onto the floor. So you can double up your mat here if you need a little more mat support. On our knees. So on our knees, keep the ball about arm's distance away from you. Your fingertips right on top. You're going to roll out. Let your forehead kind of sink in front of the ball, and then roll back in. Just have everything stay relaxed and loose here as you let your body weight hang into the ball. Inhale up. Exhale out. Inhale up. Good. Exhale out. This time, roll the ball a little closer in with your fingertips more on top of the ball. That way, when you roll out, this time your elbows and maybe even your forehead can rest on the ball. So find just that level there that's comfortable for you to rest your forehead on the ball. And then maybe you're just going to do a little gentle sway forward and back. Just releasing that belly down to the floor, relaxing the chest, letting the arms become long and loose to stretch into the upper body. You might even bend the elbows, placing the palms together, stretching a little bit more into the triceps, the back of the arms. If you don't like the sway, just hold still. I just like to kind of rock in and out of stretches. Rocking is very therapeutic to the body, so it can be very soothing. Slowly roll up. As you roll up, try to round your back. All the way up. Hands are right on top of the ball. Round your back. Peel yourself off the wall, one vertebrae at a time as you go down into the stretch. And your back hangs through, just like we were before. Now tuck your tail, round your low back, your mid back, your upper back, and roll in. You're going to get a much deeper stretch that way when you roll through the vertebrae coming up and down. Peel yourself off the wall, down into the stretch. Think about articulating through each vertebrae as you roll up. Good. And as you roll down. And we'll roll up again. At the top, we're going to pick up that right leg and set it way up ahead of you, right outside the ball. So you're in a nice big lunge forward. This time, as we lunge a little bit forward, we can push that ball a little bit. Inhale, come back. Exhale, lunge. So this is one of those moves that if it bothers your knee, make sure you double up your mat for knee support here. Good. Each time we're going to go a little bit deeper, so we're going to start to just lean our body weight forward. Really get into that right outer blade of the foot. And eventually, we reach all the way out, letting that upper body drop into the stretch. Inhale. Exhale, getting into the hip and still into the back body. Back, reach forward. Good, one more. And we'll stay out here, maybe a little gentle sway side to side, your choice. And maybe even roll into the outer blade of that right foot, so you can drop that hip open a little bit more. Come up. little more on an angle. So you're going to take your right hand on that right leg and then stretch more through that left side body. So you're kind of arcing the ball over in front of that right foot. Inhale, so we can get all that fascia and muscle down that left side body. Good. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Releasing that right leg down. Coming up onto the left leg outside the ball. Start with just a gentle movement of the hips forward and back, kind of staying up tall as you begin. You can just focus on the stretch of the hips. Coming in and out of that stretch of the hips. And the more loose you feel, you can start to reach through the arms a little bit. Maybe you start to dip forward from the hips, stretching through your back body. Keep your breath going. As you get down into those hips, you can roll to the outer blade of the left foot. Maybe the next time you go out, you stay out there. Breathe into that stretch, maybe a little sway, maybe not, your choice. Slowly bring it back up. Left hand on your left leg to support, and we're going to arc that ball out in front of the left foot. Get down that right side body. Inhale, come back in. Exhale, reach through. Inhale. This is good functional movement because we do a lot of lunging and reaching in our daily life, where if we don't, we should, because that should be natural human movement to lunge and reach. So it's really good to keep this movement going. One more. We'll come back to center. Take a nice little breather here right over the ball. So bring your knees back down. Scoot the ball right into your body and fold over it. So you're going to let your arms hang down. Open your knees a little bit wider. And then just start a teeny tiny little sway side to side. Let your head relax forward. No tension in the neck or the spine. All of your body weight supported by the ball. Breathe into your back body. Feel that spine stretch with your breath. Breathe out. Try that again. Breathe in and feel your spine stretch. Breathe out. One more time. Breathe in. Breathe out. We're going to go a little more forward, so tucking your toes under and just kind of tippy-toeing those feet forward so you can support yourself with your hands and your feet and just let your head hang a little forward now. Decompressing the spine. Still want kind of a soft bend in your knees, but just enough to where you put gravity in a position where you can pull your head down and pull those vertebrae apart. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Slowly release down. Feels so good. A nice stretch to do at home after a long day on your feet or if your back's tired. We're going to stay on the knees, bringing the ball behind us onto our feet. So just kind of walk that ball around right onto the soles of your feet and then lean into your ball. Now you might just stay here, Stretching the front of the thighs, you might keep your elbows back and lean, kind of like get the curve of your spine to fit the ball. And you can even lay your arms open, lay back. So it depends on where your body wants to go.
Try to trust the ball behind.
Any of those positions will stretch the front of your thighs, so only go to where it feels comfortable.
Oh, it works. See that ball pop out.
I know. And then we'll slowly come up. Now we're going to take a little deeper version of that, only it's actually a little gentler. So we'll step one foot up and the other foot up. We're still facing sideways on our mat. And actually back your feet up enough to where when you walk your feet all the way out, your feet are still going to be on your mat. That way they won't slip out from under you. So sit on the ball, start to walk your feet down until you fit on top of the ball. The curve of your spine, your legs are slightly bent. We're going to take the arms overhead and stretch the legs long. Make sure they're open about hip-width apart. Now bring your arms down as you come into like a little mini squat, dropping those hips towards the mat. Inhale, stretch back. Feel that whole front side of your body open, and then squat down.
Okay, I'm sliding down.
Just keep your feet open, keep a good stable base for your body to move. Reach, and then down. Take your time moving as if you're underwater. Reach back. And
Let's stay here, okay?
right? Actually, the next time we stretch overhead, that's where we're staying. We're gonna stay with our back over the ball. Stretching those legs long. Just let your whole front side. This is so great for countering all the rounding forward that we do each day. We can stretch a little further by opening the arms out to the side and letting them hang. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Feel your belly rise. And breathe out. One more breath in. And out. Slowly sink the hips down to the floor, all the way down. You can even sit all the way down and bring your hands onto the floor and reach for your ball behind you. Alright, so we'll face forward. Staying in a comfortable cross-legged position to start with. So whatever that looks like for you, however you like to sit on the floor. We'll take the ball with our fingertips on the front of it and just roll it out as you stretch forward. Inhale up. Exhale, roll it out. Inhale up. Exhale out. The next time you come in, take note of what leg is crossed in front of which one, because we're going to change that in just a moment. Now stay forward over your ball and just a gentle sway side to side here. Getting into the sides of the low back. Each time, see if you can walk those hands up on the ball a little higher to increase the stretch. Almost feels like you can get rid of little cobwebs that are down into the hips and the low back here. Breathe in. Breathe out. Next time you come to center, roll up. And we'll put the other leg in front. So it's just a matter of noticing. Now we don't always sit this way because we usually tend to favor one leg in front of the other, but this is actually really good to balance out the hips. So same thing, we fold forward. Inhale up. Exhale out. You'll find that this side might be a little tighter. That's normal because we don't always tend to use both sides equally, but like I said, this will equalize. The more you do it, the more you can even out both sides. Inhale. Exhale. The next time you come out here, stay out here and just give that little gentle sway side to side. See if you find a tight spot, you might just want to hold for a second, get rid of stagnation in there. Breathe in, breathe out. Slowly come up. Take your right leg out long. And we're going to actually set the ball right on the right leg. Your right hand is on the ball as well. Now we're going to push that ball out over the top of the right foot. So that foot is pointing down now. The ball is pushing the toes down. And we're going to lengthen up through our left arm. So we'll roll it back up, roll it in, roll out to that foot and over. So we're actually stretching the tops of the feet and the hamstring and the side body. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more. And then you can drop it to the floor. Keep that leg extended. Roll out. Let's get a different stretch while that leg's extended. Roll it in. Roll it out. Roll it in. And roll it out. Little gentle sway to the right leg over on this side. Back to center. One more time towards the right leg. Back to center. Let's roll it back up. We'll switch legs. So there's all these little tiny muscles and fascia and little nuances that we can get into with these tiny little moves that we do in different angles and directions. All right, so left hand on the ball, left foot is going to be pressing down as we reach up and over. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. One more. Inhale. Let's stay out there. Hold that stretch. Breathe in. Breathe out. Roll it in. Take the ball forward. Stretch it out. Now roll it towards that left leg. Back to center. Again, roll it towards the left leg. Back to center. Bring it in. Both legs extend as wide as you're comfortable with them. You can even take your hands behind you and just kind of push your hips a little more forward. Then both hands on the ball as we exhale all the breath out and fold forward. Inhale, roll it in. Nice tall spine, and then exhale, roll forward. Inhale, roll it in. Exhale out. Inhale in. Exhale out, stay out there. Take a little sway side to side. All the way to the right. All the way to the left. Right again. Left. One more to the right. And to the left. Slowly bring it back in. Bend those knees. Bring the ball around to the edge of your mat. And we'll bring the legs up onto the ball. So lengthen your legs out with your heels on the ball. You're going to stretch those fingertips overhead. And then we're going to round the back and curl your knees into your nose like you're tucking yourself into a tiny ball. Then inhale, roll it over. Exhale, tuck everything in. One more, inhale over. Exhale, curl knees to the nose. This time, hold the right knee in while the left leg goes out onto the ball. We're going to hold behind the right leg, extend, and bend. Extend, and bend. One more. We're going to lengthen that leg all the way down to the ball. Left leg hugs in. Holding behind the left leg, extend, and bend. Extend, and bend. One more. And lengthen it all the way down to the ball. Crawl those legs in a little bit farther. Let your knees now just kind of fall apart. No tension in the legs here. And the soles of the feet might come together and touch. That's good. We just want those hips to relax and the knees to flop open on the ball. Take your arms up into cactus arms like you're making a goalpost or a cactus. Just let your shoulders roll back. Maybe a gentle little sway in the hips there. Breathe in. Breathe out as you relax. Slowly stretch your legs back out again. Right ankle crosses over the left knee. Reach down behind your left leg, gently pull in, stretching into the hips, and then release a little bit. Pull in, release a little bit. Pull in, release. One more, pull in, release. Stretch your legs out, big full body stretch overhead again. And then left ankle crosses over the right knee, bring that knee in, reach down behind the right leg, gently hug it in, reach it out a little bit, hug it in, reach it out a little bit. One more, bring it in, and out. Again, full body stretch. Bring the ball in just behind the legs. Open your arms into a T. Let's drop our knees slightly to the right. Bring it back up. Drop your knees to the left. Anywhere you can go on both sides. Just kind of rotating the ball from one side to the other side. Now let's take it back to center. Let those soles of the feet come together. Let the knees fall apart once again. Little cactus arms once again. And just about 3 deep breaths here as everything relaxes. Let your legs get heavy on the ball. One more breath. And you can slowly drop your knees over to one side. You can reach for the ball and help pull yourself up. Good job, ladies. Hopefully we didn't miss a muscle. I don't think we did. So they're all calm now.
It's amazing.
Did you know that many things in your water could be inhibiting your thyroid and stressing your adrenals? Did you also know that tap water contains many chemicals, such as fluoride, that blocks the iodine uptake from the thyroid and can cause weight gain, inflammation, and sleep issues? Yeah, so much fun there. And did you know that glyphosate runoff, okay, aka Roundup's another name for glyphosate, runoff from overuse from factory farms and homes that are spraying their weeds with it is in our water system, even if you have a private well. So now more than ever, we need to make sure we have a clean source of water, and we need to take our inner bath daily just like we take our outer bath, by hydrating our bodies with the cleanest, best source of water possible. And that's getting harder to come by, but for my listeners, I want to recommend the Pro One water pitcher. Oh my goodness, I'm in love with this water pitcher. And they also have whole house filtration systems as well. While there's many pitchers out there and filtration systems that filter out chlorine, this is the only one I have found that filters out both chlorine and fluoride, as well as dangerous glyphosate. Yeah, it totally filters out glyphosate. You heard me right. I use this pitcher daily while living in my RV now after selling our home and downsizing to a simpler life. And I can't say enough about how clean and pure the water is when you're living off of whatever campground you're at and you're exposed to whatever water system they have. My Pro One water pitcher totally saves my life here with finding good clean water wherever I go. So for my listeners, click on the link in the description below and order yours today. If they're out of stock, be sure to get on the waiting list and get notified when they're back in stock. I cannot say enough about this company and their ability to provide the world with clean, safe drinking water that is also as convenient as taking a pitcher with you wherever you go. So let's say you're going on a road trip and you're going to your Airbnb. Well, take the pitcher with you because you're guaranteed good, clean water wherever you go. And it's so critical to our health today. So I encourage you, go out, click the link right down in the description box below and get yours today.